Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 11 of Subete ga Naru, The Perfect Insider. Now, if you clicked on this review wondering whether or not you should start this anime, I'll talk about that first, and then the later half I'll start reviewing this very episode. So, should you watch Subete ga Naru? In my opinion, no, I don't think you should. I'm gonna give this, I was gonna give it a 5, but I decided I'm gonna give it a 6.5 after episode 10, because episode 10 was just really good. Alright, so basically, Subete ga Naru, it's a mystery seinen by A1 Pictures, the people who did, well, it's the same studio that did SAO, Seven Deadly Sins, I believe they did Fairy Tail, Black Butler, and yeah, all those anime. They produce a lot of stuff. But I don't think seinen mysteries is good for them. You see, they took one case and they stretched it out for too long. If they really wanted to make this an anime, just this case, then it should have been an OVA. Alright? Otherwise, we should have had multiple cases. Alright, at least 2, maybe 3, but at least 2. That's what I think we really needed. Alright, our main character, Nishino Sono Moe, she's extremely annoying, but Saikawa Sensei, I really like him. He's pretty cool, alright? And then we also have Dr. Magata, alright? And the whole case revolves around her, and she's an extremely interesting character, alright? So she's one of the main reasons why I didn't put Subete ga Naru out of 5. It's just because she's that interesting. Alright. And soundtrack, I'm not gonna lie, opening and ending, I love them both. I love them both so much, alright. I listen to the opening on repeat, have it downloaded on my iPhone. I love the opening. I'm still trying to find the full version of the ending theme. I don't even know if it came out yet, but I still gotta find it. So opening ending themes I really like. When it came to background music, sometimes they shine. A lot of the times you really don't know that it's there. So when it comes to the story of it, the mystery sounds pretty good. It's just, it takes way too long for the characters to solve it because they're trying to add a couple of other things to throw you off or to kind of make you forget about the mystery at hand. So there's that, and also you have this whole pointless side story with, Moe and her crush on Saikawa. Like, she's just very, very irritating, alright? So, yeah, overall thoughts, just, I don't think you should start The Perfect Insider. I give it a 6.5 out of 10, alright? Don't watch it. Okay, so, for those of you who are here for the current episode review, here it is. All you other people, click off. Okay, so, I honestly think that last week's episode should have been the finale episode. I did still like this episode, kinda, but last week, I thought it would have been a more perfect ending. Alright, if you are confused in any way what happened with this episode, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I know what happened, alright? You see, I was confused at first, but then I was like, no, wait a minute. I think I got the answer. Alright, so when it came to Moe talking to Saikawa Sensei about how they already arrested Dr. Magata back over in Tokyo the previous day, and then Saikawa, he was just still like, what? And then he starts laughing because he already saw Dr. Magata like an hour or so ago. So what happened was that they ended up arresting someone else and she's still free. Another thing that I know people might get confused about is if the daughter is alive, Michiru? No, she's not alive. You see, that whole talk that we saw at the end of the episode with Dr. Magata and Michiru, that was a flashback, alright? And the whole thing of them going to the desert, that was just, you know, used for symbolism purposes, but the conversation was still there. And they were talking before Michiru died, alright? Because during that conversation, she started asking a bunch of questions and things like that, and that's when the plans had to change. So that was the scene before Michiru's death, alright? And, because you also, my proof for that as well is, you see that Dr. Magata's hair is actually long in that scene, All right. And when really in the present day, it's short. So that's why it's a flashback. Okay. And last week, I wasn't sure if there was a sister in general, if there was a Miki. Turns out, no, there is no Miki whatsoever, all right? She was just an only child. And in the end, we see Dr. Magata. Some people might think that she's crazy at that point. Of course, she's a murderer, but I'm talking about the ending scene, the very, very ending, when she's all like, oh, yeah, you haven't met Michiru? She's like all grown up and stuff. Say hi to your father and stuff like that. You see, that scene, I have a theory that she did end up killing herself, and she is in this afterlife. Okay, she's in this afterlife talking to Michiru and her uncle. All right, her true love. So those are my theories, my conclusions and stuff with this episode and the series overall. What did you guys think of this episode? What did you guys think of the series? Would you recommend it? And what is your rating? And that is the finale to Subete ga F ni Naru. So catch you tomorrow as I review Noragami Aragoto and K Return of the Kings. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.